How you guys doing? Back for another edition of the Daily Bread. I'm out here in Iowa at the AAU Junior Olympics, supporting my daughter. So, still got to do the mailbag. So let's get started. First question is going to be from Kelvin Paris. Do you think after all of Keyshawn's issues, do you think it was a good idea to turn down the Devin Haney fight? This is going to be a sensitive subject with a lot of people. I have a lot of different thoughts about it. So here goes. I feel like that sometimes we confuse just people in general, not specifically for Keyshawn, I'll get to him, but sometimes we confuse what we think our value or worth is and what our market value actually is. Nobody can tell you what your worth is. If you think you're worth, whatever your number in your mind, that's just what it is. But the market value may be a little bit different. I can't say Keyshawn made a mistake because if Keyshawn fights Devin Haney next year, builds himself up, and it's a huge fight, and instead of losing out on the supposed $3 million offer, and let's say he makes $7 or $8 million next year or the year after that, he'll look like a genius. So the decision is kind of time sensitive, to be honest with you. So it's hard to say at this moment. What I will say is that was a fair offer for what his market value is at this current moment. It doesn't mean that he has to take it. It doesn't mean that he's wrong for thinking he's worth more. But as far as his market value or where he is, as far as 15-0, as far as what he's done in his career, he's never headlined the pay-per-view. The most he's ever made was reportedly a little over $1 million. He's only won one title. He hasn't have a title defense because he outgrew the weight. And everything where he's at in his career, and fighters who have accomplished similar to him and have made similar amounts, that's a $3 million offer is a pretty fair offer at this particular stage in his career. Top Rank bid it, I think, a little over $8 million for the fight, and Keyshawn would have cleared 2.1. Top Rank is very, very good at knowing what the market value. I only bring them up because they're Keyshawn's promoters. So your promoters know everything down to the minutia of what you've sold, your viewerships, how you move the algorithm. They know it all.